Hey loves, what's up? It's me and I'm back. Y'all, I'm back with another update the next day, if you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, no, let me stop. Okay, you guys, so today is day 46, okay? So today is the first, is it? No. It's the second day of week 3, month 2. So yeah, so we're only day 2 into week 3 of month 2. And yeah, I documented yesterday. I can't even remember, y'all. But anyways, if I did, I did. If I didn't, okay, I didn't. But I'm documenting today because last night, what I did is I went on and redid this one. This one was hanging, y'all. This one I was gonna redo too, because these two on this side for some reason grew out so much. Like, you can see that's where it started, because it has a little lint, because I used like the edge stuff. You guys can kind of see it slick down. But this one literally grew out so much, and this one was hanging. You guys saw in the previous video, it was literally hanging. So I had to redo it because I was scared I was gonna snag on it. And as you can see, it was pretty tight. Now it's already kind of growing out after a day. But yes, yeah, that's the main reason why I wanted to give this update, so you guys will know this braid was redone. That was the only braid I took out, the only braid I took out. Even though I said I wasn't going to take out any braids, I had to do that one. All the other braids I kept intact. I did not take them out. Look at how crazy that much has, you guys, look at how much that grew so far. Look at how much that has grown out. That's amazing. But yes, I did not touch any other braids. Usually I would take out a back braid or whatnot, because I want to see like how long, you know, my hair had grew out after the, 2 weeks. But I'm so proud of myself. Look at that. That's a lot. 16 days. Not too shabby. But yes, y'all, I did not touch any other braids but that one. This one has grown out a lot on this side, but it's thicker. Because like I keep saying, this side's a little fuller and dense than this one. Then, it's a little more fuller than this one. So anyways, but look at these. Look at how these look. Look at how much thicker my hair looks at the roots. Look at that. That's all new growth, y'all, in 16 days. Like, what? Okay, now looking at it on camera, that does look like a lot. That looks like a lot in only 16 days. And I got pretty much 2 more weeks to go with these braids, y'all. I'm looking rough out here for y'all. It is what it is. Like, I'm not ashamed of what I believe in. I believe in my hair products and I believe in this growth season hair journey. Like, I really do believe in it. So I'm doing all this for the results, but I was thinking, I was like, this is kind of getting ridiculous, because I feel like after I put the braids in, I do content like reels and stuff and try to do some content or whatever while the braids are fresh, but I only have a good few days before, to bust out content before the stuff start growing out. So I was like, maybe I should probably do like wigs, because I can just do cornrows and nobody ever has to see how bad my hair is underneath the wigs. And I was like, that's probably something I might do towards the end. Like I was saying, I might do crochets. I might do the crochets and then maybe wigs. I don't know. It's only 2 months. I have 4 more months to go. Because I was like, this is looking homely. This is looking like real, like, what are you doing, Cherish? But anyways, I'll figure it out as I go. For now, I feel like braids are just so much easier because I really get to show you guys the true growth, like I really get to just show you guys how much my hair is growing out. Look at how much easier that is. You guys can gauge how much that growth looks like. It's like, I don't know, this piece right here too also grew out a lot. See, it grew out a lot. This one grew out, a lot, but this one looks like it grew more. Like I mentioned in the previous video, I feel like our hair and our body, you know, just how God made us is just so intelligent and smart, to where it's like, I feel like my scalp is like creating these hair, this new protein that is hair. You know, keratin is the protein that our hair is made out of. So I see, like, I can picture in my head, you know, the little workers that are working on my hair strands inside my head. I can see them like, okay, this side needs a little more growth. Let this one grow a little bit more. Okay, this one don't need to grow. This one needs a little more nutrients, a little more vitamins. I don't know. I feel like that's what be happening, because there's no reason, there's no other extra, okay, let me say this. There's no other explanation, y'all, because I was getting my words kind of mixed up. But there is really no other explanation to how our hair literally kind of grows even on both sides. Yes, one side may be a little fuller and thicker and maybe grow a little quicker than the other side. But for the most part, they pretty much stay pretty even. Isn't that weird? Like, I think of stuff like that. Like, how come they stay kind of uniform, you know, like our head on each side? We have a right arm and we have a left arm and a right leg and a left leg, and together, like when we think of our body, we're like, oh, we got the right side and the left side, but everything is kind of symmetrical and uniform, you know. It's, even though we have different functions of the right side of the brain and different functions of the left side of the brain, and we use, you know, one person may be dominant with their right hand and one may be dominant with their left. It's like our brain is so complex to where it's like telling our body what to do and how to do it, and to keep it intact, in line. And I get there's you know, there's people that, you know, are unfortunate that don't have that, their brain functioning right. You know, they're maybe in the vegetable state, or just, you know, neurologically things are off with their bodies and stuff. You know, my heart goes out to those people. That's why we're supposed to be thankful for everything that we have day in and day out, because we don't know what tomorrow will look like. But for the most part, you know, I was just thinking of stuff like that is kind of cray-cray, you know, how everything operates. But we definitely have an ultimate creator that took time on us and formed us in our mother's womb, and definitely has given us and dealt to us the portion of what he would like us to have. Of course, we're all made out of God's image, but for the most part, you know, God has given us each whatever he wants us to have. So I'm just thankful for everything and what I have or whatnot. But when it comes down to just those little you know, technical aspects of our bodies and how it all functions, I'd be like, dang, that's kind of deep, y'all. But yeah, but this is what it's looking like day 16. Okay, like at this point, I just feel like I can't really see how it's gonna grow or look at the end of these next 2 weeks, because to me, this is usually when I would start, this is when I would redo it. So to see how much different or how much longer this new growth is gonna look after these 2 weeks, because it grew about 1.5 inches in areas and 1.25 inches or whatnot in other areas, and 1 inch in some areas. It grew about that in 2 weeks. So if it grows another, you know, set of 1.5 inches to 1.25 inches to inch in another 2 weeks, like this is gonna be hanging, y'all. It's gonna be hanging. But I'm here for it. Like, I'm really here for it. I'm excited. I just get so giddy and excited thinking about this hair journey, and I cannot believe it's already into 2.5 months that I've been doing this and documenting it. It doesn't even feel like it. I really guess once you're when you're led by the Spirit, and this is just from my personal experiences, when I'm completely being led by the Holy Spirit and doing what I believe God willed for me in my life, it's all a blur. It becomes a blur. I think about it, I do it, or I don't think about it, but it's pressed upon me. I go with the flow. I take a leap of faith. I do it. At the end of when it's like, okay, reflect. I'm like, wow, I did that. I really did all that. That seemed like a lot of work. Me looking inside out, I'm like, that looks like a lot of work, Cherish. You did that. No, God help me. For sure, I'm gonna give God the credit, but I'd be like, dang, I really did that. Like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. And that's how I feel right now, like during this journey. This is probably the longest time I've been consistent with doing any type of videos, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've been on YouTube for over 6 years, like y'all been hearing me say throughout these videos, and just time and time and again, especially if you've been subscribed. I've been on YouTube for about 6 years. My whole 2015 is when I started YouTube. So we are in 2022. So 7 years. Actually, I released my first YouTube channel in about June or July. So yes, it is coming on 7 years. 7 years, y'all. And I must say that I would have a lot more subscribers, a lot more followers, all of that if I was consistent. But I am more of the person where it's like, if I feel like it's just something that feels unnatural to me or I'm forcing, I don't stick with it. And not that I felt like I was forcing, but I genuinely wanted to do videos that I felt like were different, unique, something that I felt was me, and of course me being able to be myself. I just didn't want to just create videos just to create it. I wanted to be it needed to connect to who I am, what I'm about, what I like, what I'm trying to share with you guys, you know, knowledge base, understanding base, creative base, you know. So that's why I probably haven't been consistent, because just pulling stuff just to pull it, or even copying other people, you know, or like, you know, it's not more my forte. If I wanted to go that route just to stay trendy, of course. But for me, it's just hard. It's either I'm ahead of the game, and I don't like to be the second. I don't like to be the second or the third or the fourth. I like to be like ahead of the game. And if I end up posting something and another big person posts it, that just lets me confirm that I'm right on track and where I need to be. Because if these people got a lot of followers and I wasn't even checking for them, and then I'm doing my thing and we just happen to post similar content, that lets me know like I'm right on track, because I know what's in, I know what's popping, I know, you know, this is the time to put this out, you know, because great minds think alike, right? So I know, okay, I'm on track. I know I can have a lot of subscribers if I wanted to. So my whole thing is realizing that consistency is key during this growth season, hair journey. Like I mentioned, it's not just for my hair, it's for my overall well-being and my mind, body, and spirit. I have grown so much in my mind and my body. I'm just learning so much more tools and more of a healthier lifestyle to treat my body. It's a little off right now, but it's really not, but it is. Can't explain that part. But also my spiritual journey is just so much stronger and stuff. So I just feel like 2020, honestly, 2021, 2022 this year, 2022 they've been fairly good years for me, despite what the state of the world is in. I feel like there was definitely another awakening for me. My first awakening was in 2009. And this is definitely the second big one, to where it's like, dang, like, you're gonna hear and you're gonna see these signs and what steps you should take personally, and especially as a believer. God is literally guiding you and literally point blank showing his children like, boop, 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 like red flags, like, boop, I got you, but you just keep your eyes on what you know, keep your eyes on what you see and stuff. Like, you're not tripping, you're not imagining these things. I spoke of these things. I have it laid out in the book, in the Bible for a reason, and these are prophesied. These things are prophesied, so don't think you're tripping. So I definitely feel like it's a lot to take in, but I'm growing so much and I can't. And it's just kind of like, dang, why I gotta go through this and figure out this hair journey right at this time? Why couldn't I enjoy it years ago? But I'm just trying to be like, okay, Lord, you know what's best, you know the time, what's best. And I feel like if things would have happened then, if I would have blew up then with my channel and just, you know, influencer status and stuff, which I believe we're all influencers, by the way. We very much are all influencers. So for me though, I feel like if it would have probably happened before this time, I probably would have been out there and more worldly than, you know, understanding that. Because you know, 2009 was a wake of enlightenment period for me, where I realized, I don't really want to be of the world. But, you know, we go back and dib and dab and like, ooh, maybe. But now I'm more solidified in which stance I want to take and stuff like that. I can still do me and have fun and, you know, but there's boundaries. So for me, I'm so glad I know more knowledge and understanding of what I really should, you know, put time into, which way I should really walk and go and stuff. So anyway, so we're just gonna leave it at that. I can go on and on, but if you guys catch my drift, you catch my drift. If not, maybe later on you'll get what I'm saying, and maybe a little later I'll elaborate. But for now, y'all, I'm gonna just say this is crazy, right? This is crazy. I think it grew more this, I've said it before, but I believe it grew more these 2 weeks than any other 2 weeks that I did, you guys, last month. I don't know. What you think? What y'all think? I mean, I feel like, I'm telling you, when I put the oils in and then when I take a shower, that's when I always feel the extra stimulation, just because my hair pores and follicles are open and receiving all of the nutrients, and it's just, I feel like it just feel it super duper extra. So yeah, I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, June 17th, and I'm going to wash my hair. I might put product in tomorrow after washing, but I may just let that be a day that I skip. Because today I didn't put any product in my hair. So today will be one of the days that I skip, and then tomorrow might be one of the days I skip, and then I'll have the next 4 days of this week to add product. So yesterday I put product in, tomorrow and today I skipped. So that's already 3 days, and so the next 4 days after tomorrow I would add product, you know? And then we'll go into the 4th week. Woo, woo. The last day of the fourth week, I will be redoing my hair. So that's when I have to get up early. So the beginning of the last day of the 4th week, I'm going to take out, you know, the different sections, show you guys the length, do all that stuff, to really see what it looks like. Remember, we're not really going off of literally the ends, even though I'm going to show you that. That's not neither here nor there, because most of the ends will be gone, but it will be nice to see, like, woo, stretch it to see, like, how long did it really get from the last time. So from the last time, I'm going to just go off of 19 inches. We started at 18 inches at the beginning of this hair journey. I'm going to say we're going to stop at 19 inches because my hair grew that whole month about 3 inches from here. This is where it probably started with the good healthy hair to about here, but you don't really see that reflected on the length retention because I think my hair kind of broke from me not wrapping my ends up, and the braids that I were wearing was a little thinner than these are a little bit more compact and thicker, and I don't really see any ends poking out. I just mainly see those little hairs that were growing in sticking out from here, but not the ends. And yeah, so I believe a little bit of my ends broke off, and probably because I took out a lot of braids during that time, y'all. I kept taking out braids. You guys saw me straighten a couple pieces. I was curling up a couple pieces. So I was doing some things during that month, and it was all experience, all trial and error, all learning, all, you know, good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just start at the 19 inches. So when I take out these braids, I'm gonna show the back portion, and it stopped at the 19. So we'll see how far from the 19 my hair actually got or retained. You get what I'm saying? Because the healthy hair is gonna be there. The healthy hair is gonna be there. Same up here, it's gonna be there, but it would be nice to see The first week it got to 19 inches after the first week, because I took out a braid after the first week, and it got it to 19 inches the first week because it grew about 1 inch or so. But 3 weeks after that, because I kept taking out the braids and probably hair was breaking from thin braids and stuff like that, not wrapping my hair up, I only retained about 1 inch and maybe 1/4. So that whole month. So I'm going to hope that I retain more length. Then that'll be less ends I'll have to cut off in my eyes. But that was just the run through. I just wanted to let y'all know that that's the plan. But yeah, if y'all want to go ahead and keep watching these episodes, definitely subscribe, comment what y'all think so far. Nice and raw footage and journey, and also press the bell notification for new videos coming up. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.
I don't like doing that.